This is not what I said.
This is what Yu Donglai said.
That is, everyone should not be kind or unintentionally to destroy a good enterprise. Attention. He used the word destroy. No, it's the opposite. It will only strengthen. How can I describe it? That is to say, the turmoil of this matter. Yu Donglai said, is like a piece of firewood. Every time it happens,
Is like throwing wood into the fire.
of course, he didn't get any benefits. He also burned.
But for this fire, it will only get stronger.
Will only get stronger.
Because its occurrence itself is public opinion material.
It won't change the direction of public opinion. Public opinion.
It is not changed by the will of any individual. It is changed by the will of the masses.
So this,
You need to study the psychology of group behavior between the individual and the group.
when the group is large enough,
It will form another state.
it is formed by individuals, but it is completely different. When will this public opinion end?
It doesn't depend on these events.
The will of the parties involved. Once it becomes public opinion, it will show the law of public opinion. When will this incident end?
Depends on the general public.
When the public wants it to end, it only depends on this indicator.
I think it at least shows to issues.
There are two possibilities.
The first is that they are all friends in the circle.
I guess
They must have a very good relationship. Yu Donglai should also make a statement on this matter.
stand on the friend side.
I have said in another video that in the midst of public opinion events,
You help your friend.
It doesn't mean that standing by his side means helping him.
don't think that way. It's a shallow understanding. But for you, Donglai, personally, it's okay. I'm excused.
I'm excused, right? I made a stance. I've stated that I'm on your side. The second point is that it can be seen that Yu Donglai is not sensitive to public opinion. I know very little about him. He is not my client, but we are both Christians in the Christian circle. I've heard some things about him, maybe more than what I heard in the business circle. A little more.
So from this incident, we can see that
Yu Donglai is not sensitive.
the laws of communication, I believe that in the future, Pang Donglai will definitely encounter a crisis in this technical issue, because with his current level of understanding
To manage his current enterprise. Fortunately, he has not encountered such issues. If he encounters such a problem with his current level of awareness, the way he handled it, he may not be able to handle or respond to it. So
we can boldly make a small prediction.
in the future,
Pang Donglai will also encounter public opinion crisis.
because when you encounter a crisis, public opinion itself,
When the flame starts to rise,
it depends on how you deal with it. If you can't handle it well, the fire will not be ignited.
so if an entrepreneur in this field, entrepreneur with a strong sense,
The strongest one I have seen in this field in China,
has the best sense of public opinion is Yu Minhong.
if such an entrepreneur, he will not let the fire burn. If the fire must be burned, he will turn it in a different way, in a positive direction. This is a remarkable thing.
Obviously, Yu Donglai in this matter,
The technology he showed may be a bit far from it. I know Yu is a good person.
whether in the business circle or the Christian circle.
Everyone says he is a good man, but it's like a doctor. That is to say, constantly emphasizing that the doctor is a good person. A good person. He is very kind and gentle.
Doesn't prove that he can perform a good surgery.
They are two things. It's a technical matter. That's the case. That's right.
We are engaged in the field of communication.
From a professional point of view, it's a technical thing.
He is really kind this time.
I see. He is a...
I think in terms of grasping public opinion,
Is better than Yu Minhong.
in terms of control of public opinion, because he is a media person.
I remember in a previous video,
I mentioned these two people, especially Luo, when he is really not suitable for others. He is born to be a media person. He has a great sense of public opinion, and he expresses well.
this time in this incident, Luo Yonghao told the truth several times.
But because of the tone of his speech, in that tone, it will make people misunderstand him as a threat or an attack. In fact, he was telling the truth when this incident first arose.
Luo Yonghao once posted a sentence.
It means to let it go. This event
Actually helped to put out the fire of this incident.
Because as a party involved, he said it's over. I have other things to do. It's actually like putting out the fire.
If the other party could also quickly,
And just let it go.
this matter can be settled more quickly. He seems to give who a way out, saying that you apologize to me privately, which is quite
Let's go back to it.
It's true for Dong Lai when he said that
You should take it as normal and don't take it as a threat. That's just how he is. And Mr. Yu, don't get involved.
it's not that you don't understand the truth.
It's that you don't understand. You don't understand the rules, so you don't act rashly
Then it seems that he persuaded him again.
to avoid tarnishing your reputation. Oh, isn't this the truth? To be honest, it is, including Peng Donglai. In terms of the current enterprise pattern,
Its reputation is actually greater than its entity.
or in business terms, it's brand effect. Brand value is actually greater than its physical value.
So if you put your reputation in it,
How much risk you take, you just don't know. You're suspected.
so they will give you a wake-up call. And it won't help you at all. Luo Yonghao is trying to put out the fire.
But you're still adding fuel.
So this whole incident, Node,
Several of his statements in the middle.
were not pleasant to hear, but he is trying to suppress the matter.
I think in the middle of this incident, Luo Yonghao is quite kind and honest.
As a person who is well-versed in the law of public opinion, in his eyes, everything is as clear as a mirror. What he chose was to suppress the matter.
To suppress this thing doesn't mean admitting defeat. You can't hold it.
Even if Luo Yonghao admits his mistake today.
It will be worse. I was wrong. Luo Yonghao was wrong. I shouldn't have said that sentence.
Hey, I'm done. Why should I be unlucky? Why should I slap myself in the face?
Look what will happen to this matter.
It's not that he admits defeat.
The way he chose to do it,
Is actually to calm things down.
he said, don't add fuel to the fire and don't say anything.
And don't add more fuel to the fire.
I can't stop it. I tell you.
So he is very good.
Who are you?
He has created another online troll.
He has to respond.
It's like, who you are, forced him to do so. And
He threw another log into it.
the fire kept burning continuously. He throws in, and they keep throwing in. For us who are professionals in this field, we just watch another scene.
You know what I mean?
I haven't eaten melons like this for many years.
I spent the whole night browsing this incident. It's really amazing. This is the thing.
Oh, your team is spoiling him.
The words are getting harsher.
Okay? That's the way it is. You think an actor is good at acting.
You may not be able to be an actor.
You know what? Even if you can act in this scene,
You may not be able to live the life of an actor.
you can understand.
It's two different lives that you can do or not.
You think I'm talking nonsense.
It doesn't stop me from enjoying this public opinion war.
And I can eat melons. Look, today, you give me some melon seeds, and I'm enjoying it. It doesn't affect Luo Yonghao at all. Continue to exert his talents. This doesn't affect each other. Just pretend I didn't say that. Don't say anything that doesn't affect the fact. You're not as famous as him. You say this. I'm just a spectator, and he is an actor. We will, we can watch the show. If you understand, you must act. Your logic is wrong.
It can't be described by technical content.
To be honest, the technical level, the strength of both sides is too disparate, but it's very rare. Why has it attracted me for decades? I'm enjoying this gossip. The most exciting thing is that it's rare. It's hard to see a game. Two teams playing football are evenly matched. This is called a wonderful game.
The public opinion is not like this.
It was a rare game. This team blows the whistle and the other team scored. They scored own goals 5 times. The team thought that,
Just blowing the whistle.
so I blew the whistle again as a result every time. And the other side scored several goals. It's rare. You can even hear. The opponent can't play anymore. You kick the ball into your own goal. You kicked wrong. The other side is still kicking. This is interesting.
This is not a high-level public opinion battle. So you can't describe it as wonderful.
But I think it's rare. That's acceptable. Third,
This rarity also reveals some thoughts.
some thoughts. We will also think about,
Hey, why did this situation arise? These thoughts may be kept in your heart.
it's not necessary. And talk about it everywhere, especially for you. You are recording a video. I don't want to say it anymore.
Just have some insights yourself. That's enough.
Just say what you can and keep quiet if you can't. This is the case. This is not what I said.
This is what Yu Dong Lai said.
Everyone should not be kind-hearted.
Unintentionally destroy a good enterprise.
Attention. He used the word destroy. I believe that is not so sensitive to public opinion.
But he is sensitive to running a business.
So
He has
A bad feeling about the outcome.
this result is called destruction.
According to the law of development, if there is no major turnaround, using a sentence, I once said to a client,
To describe it,
the king is still the king.
but the kingdom is gone. That's the case. according to the law. It has already been affected according to the law. That is to say, it may not have reflected in the performance, but definitely because of him, the angle he chose to intervene, his intervention, when he intervened in the event, he has taken a side. This is a very 2G
and an unfavorable way to intervene.
This stance,
He is on the opposite side of the public's mind.
the opposite side, this will definitely be affected. Of course, the impact may not be because of freshness, like freshly made food.
For a catering enterprise, it is a basic attribute.
The basic attributes of the category. So the basic attribute will be affected fundamentally.
But for a retail business, it is not.
It is not a basic attribute. So
The impact it will receive is only one aspect.
it will not be fatal
But I still want to go back to what I said earlier
that it is affected this time. And they don't know it.
and continues to adopt this practice. This shows that the enterprise in this field
The level of awareness in the field of public opinion.
is not matched with the level of the enterprise's development.
So I can only say that this incident,
Will affect Pang Donglei to some extent,
but not too much.
and it may not even make him feel it. There will be an event in the future that will make him deeply realize
The skills of public opinion is the basic skill of an entrepreneur if he doesn't make up for this lesson in the process.
if he responds at this level in the future, the things he will face in the future,
I think,
the price he will pay will not be much smaller than Zibei.
okay, I'll stop being a prophet here. I won't answer you. I won't answer your questions anymore.